figured this out right at the end of my career. The last two fights I had were Islam Makhachev and then Rustam Khabilov. I fought Islam. Obviously, everybody knows I lost. I got armbarred. It was gay. But that night, while I was lying in bed, I got pissed and I texted Sean Shelby. I'm like, I want another one. And he texted me back, Rustam Khabilov, Moscow. And I was like, oh man, it was like the same thing again. But that's a perfect challenge, right? Perfect that the universe gives me this test of Rustam Khabilov, which is a very similar version of Islam. So then I can learn how to beat that style and improve as a martial artist. So I get back to the gym and I'm right back into conditioning, right? I'm like, the week after I fought, I was conditioning and I felt amazing. I was like, oh man, this is way better than having a hell week or hell 2 or 3 weeks where I'm trying to build up my threshold to like an acceptable level where I don't feel like vomiting and shit. When I got to Moscow and I actually got into the cage with Rustam, it was like, oh, I was just here. Like, this is just another day. I didn't feel the same kind of adrenaline dump. I didn't feel the same kind of like nervousness, I was like, okay, yeah, this is just normal. Let's go. And then after that fight, right, everybody knows like I lost to Rustam Khabilov, worst decision of 2018, so probably not a loss. But after that fight, I got back home and I decided to go for a little bit of a run, and that run turned into a sprint very quickly. And I didn't sprint, I was running, but at a sprint pace, and it didn't feel like I needed to slow down. Like, I was able to run an 800 at the same type of clip I would normally run a 100. Like, the same kind of intensity. It's just like I could just keep going and going and going, and that's only 2 camps stacked on each other, right? That's only 2 camps. So what if I'm able to do this 4, 5, 6 times? What kind of a level of conditioning am I going to be able to get to? It's going to be insane. I also have to couple that with a diet that allows me to, one, bring 100% of myself to the table. I talk about this in many videos. It's so important that you need to bring 100% of yourself to the table. Now, that doesn't start in the octagon. It starts before. It starts way before. It starts every single day of your life. You need to be used to putting yourself in the same direction. And also, it supports my body. One of the craziest things about this carnivore diet is that you don't feel sore. If I don't get sore, then I don't need the same amount of rest, do I? If my body has no inflammation within it, then it is so much easier for my body to heal injuries that I accumulated.
That's illegal.